Welcome to this training module on supporting high school students with moderate hearing impairment. These learners hear speech with some difficulty, especially in noisy classrooms or fast-paced lectures. With structured communication strategies, visual supports, and classroom adjustments, we can ensure they engage confidently. Students with moderate hearing impairment often hear most sounds, but miss soft speech and consonants. They struggle to follow fast or overlapping discussions and find it challenging to hear from a distance. They may lose clarity when the speaker turns away and experience fatigue from focusing on listening. Visual cues like written text, slides, and gestures are highly beneficial for these students. Key insight: moderate hearing loss allows partial access to sound, but visual and structured supports are essential for full participation. Environment matters. Small changes can dramatically improve learning access. Seat the student near the teacher and away from background noise, ensuring the teacher's face is visible at all times. Provide captions on all videos and presentations, and give notes or slides in advance. Avoid speaking while writing on the board and repeat or paraphrase student responses. Use visual cues to signal transitions, like a hand gesture indicating a new topic. Moderate hearing impairment requires clear, paced communication with visual reinforcement. Write keywords or main points on the board at the start of each lesson. Rephrase explanations if the student seems confused, and confirm understanding privately. Teach students to ask for repetition or clarification, and use simple gesture signals like slow down or repeat. Summarize key points visually at the end of lessons, perhaps with a mind map or flowchart. Assistive devices are helpful when paired with visual and classroom strategies. Check hearing aids daily for battery and fit, and use FM/DM systems in large classrooms. Share digital notes, slides, and recordings, and use captioned recordings for revision. Allow note-taking apps or speech-to-text tools, and encourage personal amplification during group projects. High school content requires clarity in vocabulary, concepts, and instructions. Pre-teach technical terms and difficult vocabulary using mind maps, flowcharts, and graphic organizers. Provide visual summaries of lectures, displaying formulas, diagrams, and timelines visually. Use real-world examples to illustrate concepts and offer written summaries after class discussions. Moderate hearing loss can cause hesitation in peer interaction. Pair students with supportive peers for group work and use structured turn-taking in discussions. Ensure classmates face the student while speaking and offer small group spaces for collaboration. Teach self-advocacy for clarification and encourage participation in visual and practical activities. On-screen quote: "Inclusion grows when communication is clear and confident." Students may feel overlooked or misunderstood due to subtle hearing challenges. Validate listening effort and focus, offering discrete check-ins after complex lessons. Encourage clarification and repetition requests, avoiding statements like, "You should have heard this." Recognize visual and observational strengths, fostering a supportive, inclusive classroom culture. Supporting students with moderate hearing impairment requires consistent school-home collaboration. Collaborate with special educators, audiologists, speech-language therapists, and subject teachers. Also involve parents, caregivers, and SEN coordinators to create a comprehensive support network. With structured visual supports, clear communication strategies, and a responsive classroom, these students can thrive academically and socially. Your awareness, adaptation, and support make all the difference. Thank you for building accessible and inclusive classrooms. Every student deserves clarity, participation, and confidence.